All right, ladies and gents. Today we're back to work, back to school, back to the real life.
Back to everything.
So we decided, getting back to reality, we decided to just do a quick vlog, just kind of going over prices on what we did over the whole weekend. What?
Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
So we're just going to throw out prices, let you know what it costs a family of 4 with a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old going to Branson for 3 days. So this is a 3-day trip total for everything. First off, our room was the log cabin. It was really cool. No, it was a covered wagon. There we go. Gosh, wagon. I'm struggling. But for the 2-night stay, 3 days, it cost us $364.90. So for being in Branson, that wasn't too bad. A little more expensive than I would like, but it was a very cool experience. Really cool room. Really nice staff. What do you think about the room?
I feel like it was an interesting stay. I don't know if I'd want to do it again.
Okay.
It was not very climate controlled, which usually is not an issue. Froze to death the first night, burnt up the next night. It was kind of crazy. And wasp everywhere. Well, but we're at a campground.
It was wasp when we first got there. The guy killed them all.
There was more.
It wasn't too bad. You're outside. You're in the elements.
It's not bad. It wasn't bad, but still for a campground.
It's too close to camping for her.
No. For a campground, I feel like it was a little bit pricier than what I would want to do.
Okay.
But yeah, it was an interesting
glamping.
It was an interesting stay.
All right. You want to take the next one?
We did do Dixie Stampede, which we knew was going to be a good hunk of money, but we knew the kids would love it. It's something that I did when we went to, Gatlinburg and Branson growing up. That was always, I love
these places, you got to do a dinner show.
I love dinner shows. You can ask my husband. Everywhere we go, if there's a dinner show to be had, we are doing it because I love them. I think they're so much fun. So that one was a big chunk at $267.88. What really burns my biscuits is we did that the first night, and then we got a coupon the day after when we visited another attraction. So
we could have got
that.
It was 20% off or something like that.
Yeah, that was
$25 off or something like that.
That was not fun.
Yeah,
because I love saving money, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Would you go back to do that?
Dixie Stampede is always a must. I love Dixie Stampede. I think I've seen that show specifically 5 times at this point since I was a kid. It's a fun thing to do. They're always changing it. This time their theme was butterflies. So it's always something kind of different.
Also, they do change it up?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good.
It's the same premise of the show, the North and the South, but somehow they always still end up tying in the end. It's fun. Fun times to be had. But yes, there's always different things that go on. So
the food wasn't the best to me. I liked it. The whole chicken was just a little dry. I wasn't the biggest fan of the food.
It was just fun.
Compared to, we did a pirate show in Orlando, and that is one that I would go to every single time we go to Orlando. That one is amazing. It was a lot of fun, really cool, interactive. People get to do a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah.
I think that one's much better, and I think it was actually cheaper. And
it might have been. I mean, you're definitely paying for Dolly for that one because she designed the show and she gonna get her coins.
Yeah, I mean the food was great. Don't get me wrong, but I mean I feel like guys. We did guys. What was it called? What was guys? Guy Fieri's.
Oh, Guy Fieri's.
What was that restaurant?
Flavortown
something. He has a restaurant in Branson that's just next to the Bass Pro Shop. We did that, and I honestly thought food was better there.
Food was very good, but you're not just paying for food at Dixie.
Yeah, you got a show.
Paying for a show.
And it was really cool, really fun staff.
Kept the kids entertained. So
yeah, the kids loved it. If you got young ones, they definitely loved it. I wasn't a big fan of it because I'm not big into horses.
You kind of the pirate thing was really cool because I feel like everybody in our family kind of likes pirates. The horses, I mean, Ray is a girl, she likes horses, and Bub just likes theatrics, honestly, at this point.
Flashy lights.
kids.
Especially Lights and Flames.
It was good for kids.
Yes. I mean, we'll probably do it again, but yeah. One thing that kind of stole the show from me, though, was the Butterfly Palace. It was even under construction, so they had a lot of stuff going. Like, it's probably better now. This was in October of 2025, so it's probably better now because they're doing a lot of work to it.
And it's better now than it was the one and only time I went to it before. I was in high school, and Mom and I went for like a senior girls getaway trip, and we went to the Butterfly Palace, and it was very, very small. I remember it being very small but cool to go to. So I told him, Ray's going to love this, let's go. And it was even better than it was then.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how much they're going to put into it and how much better it's going to be.
We probably could have spent like... Where?
Okay. Sorry.
We probably could have spent like 5 hours at this place. Like, the kids were just amazed with it. The butterflies land on you. They're really like just they love people. Like,
and their ticketing there is really good. You can go back the next day, but we were leaving the next day.
Yeah, you can go back the next day, and it was one of our cheapest attractions that we did. It was $89.71 for us four,
and you could stay there as long as you wanted.
Yeah. And there was, we got to do a little arts and crafts. We got to do a slide. We got to see little animals. Like, they had like a mini zoo.
Oh, yeah, they did have a little mini zoo.
It wasn't that great. Like the aquariums were kind of bad, but like, I feel like that's what they were building is for more stuff like that.
Yeah. So I can't imagine how much better it's going to be once they get everything done.
Yeah. And what else did they have something else?
The mirror room. The mirror thing going on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, really fun little place, and they're growing. So I really want to go back there just to see what they added on, what they're building there, to see how that turned out.
You can tell they were not money hungry there, whereas some of these attractions were money hungry.
Yes, very much so.
They were very much, these are the attractions. We're doing this to better the environment. Yeah. Like, it was just fun. It was just fun. It wasn't money hungry. It was fun.
All right. You get the next one?
The next thing we did was kind of a throw-in. We weren't expecting to really go here. We had talked about it, but it was kind of like a contingency plan. Yeah. So when we left the Butterfly Palace... When we left the Butterfly Palace, unfortunately... The floodgates opened and it started pouring down because our next adventure was going to be an outside Digtown thing for Bub, because it was going to be something for Ray, which was Butterfly Palace, something for Bub, which was going to be Digtown. Well, we pulled into Digtown and it came a flood. Well, guess what Digtown is? Outside. So we had to back up and punt here. We're like, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? So we're looking at the forecast and it said, oh, it's going to rain for the next 2 hours. I'm like, well, we got 2 hours to kill. What are we going to do? So we started looking up. We found Wild World. Brandon's Wild World was the full name of it. And that was when we were planning all this out, it was a possibility if we need something else to do.
The trailer we watched had a whole bunch of dinosaurs. So
it looked really cool because I looked up Branson dinosaurs, because that's what we were going to do. We were going to figure out some dinosaurs for this boy, and they had a dinosaur exhibit. So we were hyping this thing up, going through it, and they had animals everywhere, which was really cool. But we knew at the end there was going to be dinosaurs.
And there was a toothless T-Rex and one animatronic.
You could tell these dinosaurs had been messed up.
Yeah, people were stealing the teeth out of the T-Rex.
Bub still thought it was awesome.
Yeah, he loved it. He loved it,
but there was only 2.
If you're going there for the dinosaurs, don't. And if you go outside.
Go outside. So it was still raining when we were slowly going through this thing. So we were trying to take our time here. Yeah. And
people are just bypassing the outside and just avoiding it.
Go outside. That was the coolest thing ever. I love those animals. You get really close
to some really big animals. Ooh. That was a lot of fun.
So, we had rabbits. It was so cool, but we were really just trying to waste time.
Yeah. And it turned out really well.
We loved it, but don't go for dinosaurs. If you're going for your dinosaurs, you're going to be sad. But if you're going for animals and cool stuff...
Yep, very cool. A lot of fun. Like we said, did you give a price for that?
Oh, I didn't. I just kind of got off on track. Okay, so for a family of 4 to go there was $94.99. Little bit pricey for what it was, but the animals were cool. So it was an inside activity for the most part.
Yeah, it was a good little filler. Yeah. Wonder Works.
So again, this was another contingency attraction.
It was still raining when we got done with Wild World.
Yeah, we literally left there. There was this really cool looking coffee truck. It wasn't even a truck. It was like in a
shipping container.
right outside of Brandon's Wild World. We pulled up there. I'm going through the phone trying to figure out something else to do because it's still raining. And we go up to the window.
Feeling tired. Sorry.
And this younger woman is there and she's talking to us. Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, if you had kids and it's raining like it is right now, what would you do? She's like, go to Wonderworks. It's fun. We've been to Wonderworks before. Yeah. We've been on our honeymoon. We took Ray when she was little. It's a money pit, but it was inside.
Yep.
It was inside. So we did it.
It was decent. I wouldn't recommend this one, but we had fun. They liked the bubble thing. They liked reading this stuff. It's something you can do once or twice if you've never been. I would highly recommend going at least once, but it's not something you would probably want to revisit every time you go. Costs $101.98 for the four of us to go.
It's a tourist trap, you guys, but it was insane.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to do the. Wanted to do so.
We really wanted to do the Titanic Museum instead of that.
I just don't think it.
But it was just too big for the kids. Yeah.
I went, like I said, when we went when I was younger. And it was just me and my mom, and I was a teenager. We loved it. It was so cool. Yep. And he wanted to go, but it's just Titanic Museum's just a little bit too big for the kids. You know, how do you explain everyone dies?
Yeah. Yep. So we decided to avoid that one, and then we went to Wonderworks. And by the time we got done with all this, it was too late. So we went back to the place and had a little bonfire, which is free. So highly recommend doing that.
What kind of? You have to buy the wood.
Well, you don't have to, but you can.
Yeah.
So it was raining, so we bought wood. So the last thing we did on the last day was Digtown. This was a little bit more expensive than I wanted it to be, but it was pretty cool. I feel like this could grow into something really good. There still seemed very little.
Very little, and it was a lot of money for not a lot of activities, honestly.
I mean, we spent about 4 hours there, but it was like we were repeating
a lot of stuff.
Everything. Yeah. Bub was just like going and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, and we had talked about they had like safety vests and safety helmets for sale there, which we thought were really cool. And I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and get those. That was $75 for a safety hat made of plastic and reflective vest.
Is that exactly how much it costs?
It was around $75. It was like $35 for this and $40 for this. It was.
I didn't remember that, but.
Oh, I remembered it because when you came out with the receipt, I said, "Oh, whoa, I could have got."
We were going to get Ray one, but I was like, "You didn't care enough about this place."
But we had planned out doing the one thing for Raina, which was the Butterfly Palace, and Digtown for him because he's all about some excavators, so we thought he would love it,
and he did,
love it. But boy, howdy, was that an expensive little.
Yeah, we didn't count. I got a total for you. We didn't count the food that we ate like outside of the Dixie Stampede because everything like everybody's gonna vary on that on what you get. So I just left all that off and all of our souvenirs. We bought souvenirs at most of these places, and we bought a magnet from a lot of these places because we collect magnets. I left all that off here, but for our total on rooms and excursions that we did,
little attractions, we spent a total of $1,055.54 for all of our stays and attractions.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. 3 days, that is a lot of money, but it was. We made it easy on us because we side hustled for 4 or 5 days beforehand, just because we knew we were going to do this. So we side hustled to cover some of this cost. We didn't cover all of it, of course, but we got our room and a couple of attractions for free because we busted our butts working side hustles, so it wouldn't come out of our paychecks. So highly recommend getting you a side hustle so that you can do this and not hurt the bank as much. So that was our trip to Branson. We just wanted to run through the numbers and let you guys know, just in case you're planning a trip and you can get an idea so that you can budget for it. So if you like these kind of videos when we go on trips, let us know in the comments, and we'll do this on everything we do. We plan on going on some more in the future. We got cruises and different things that we got booked. We really like cruises. We like going on little vacations. So
I feel like that's the best bang for your buck, honestly.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, you get to see a lot and do a lot and eat a lot. So, all right, that is all we got for today's video. We will see you guys tomorrow.